Tangy has suspicions.
I found sunglasses, and those were not men's sunglasses.
And Phil makes no admissions.
I've got acquaintances. We all have acquaintances.
Tell your acquaintances to take their glasses home.
But his blind date heard a confession.
He's like, I would love to lick you. Lick what?
And the truth led to questions.
Did you end up kissing?
Yes, we kissed.
Now, Tangy, did he cross the line?
Well, he made a new line.
After Tangy turns the tables with her blind date,
He rubbed my leg. Just rubbing, not licking and sticking.
will they have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. Let's meet today's couple. Now, after 5 months together, she's tired of his monkey business, and he's tired of her making time for everyone but him. So they are here today to see if they can still make a go of this relationship. Please put your hands together for Phil Singer and Tangy Kennedy. Welcome to the show. And Tangy, you know what? We're going to get to the monkey business in a second here, but first tell me what makes Phil such a great guy for you.
He's very warm, loving. He's caring. And he does know how to give a good massage.
Yeah. He's got good hands. Nice to know. And Phil, what about you? What attracted you to Tangy when you guys first met?
Tangy is no doubt, she is a go-getter. When I first seen her, she was talking to another guy, and the way she was talking to this guy, the guy was all into her words, and she was just regulating the whole conversation. And I like women who are go-getters and take charges, and this is the one next to me.
So you were all about that then. Okay. Now, Tangy, we know you a little bit better now. Let's find out about what's going on in the bedroom. Tell us about that.
Crazy sex.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Let me correct myself. Crazy monkey sex. For real.
Yeah, explain that then.
He wants to hang me from the ceiling. He wants
Hello.
to tie me up. Now he wants to be in control.
Yeah. And for you, that's not necessarily a great thing, huh?
I kind of want to sometimes let him enjoy it. Lay him down, hold his hand, rub him, love him.
See, you're all about sensual.
He just wants to bang, 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 bang.
All right, now, Phil, when she denies you that kind of love, how does that make you feel?
I feel like a pervert. What? She has me feeling like a pervert here when this is my girl, and all I want to do is explore the earth. I don't want to stay in the United States. I want to see the full life that's in front of me. And she's got me feeling like to use my tongue is wrong.
No.
She's like, no.
No, the tongue is fine.
Tangy, it sounds like Phil's always willing to get friendly with you, but how friendly does he get, like, with other women?
Oh, my God, ridiculous. Phone numbers, I find sunglasses.
Explain yourself, Phil.
I've got acquaintances. We all have acquaintances. I mean, this is right.
No.
Friends and acquaintances. This is my girl.
Well, you tell your acquaintances to take their glasses home.
Okay. Now, Phil, if you had to pick one thing, like the biggest thing in your relationship that you're actually lacking right now, what would that be?
She's too busy to see me.
Just not enough time together.
Yeah, I mean, for what's going on, she's got school in the daytime, and then when she's done with school, I mean, she's pretty much with her friends. And I'm like, I'm your friend, I'm your boyfriend.
Right.
I'm your man.
Now, Tangy, why isn't he around more? Why aren't you making time for him?
Phil, I love Phil, but he can be a little irritating sometimes.
So for that reason, you're blowing him off?
No, because he doesn't listen to me. He rambles on and
listen.
on and on and on and on.
I don't ramble. I'm not rambling on. I got a point, and she's having a point. I'm just trying to just
And he never
give her my
listens
side of
to
the
my
story.
point. Never.
You're trying to make it, right?
Never.
Okay. So are there other irritating things?
That monkey sex business.
Right. We know about that. We know that's a problem. Now, Tangy, tell us why you actually wanted to come on and do the show.
I wanted to do the show because I think my feelings are stronger than Phil's. He's more laid back, relaxed about the relationship. I have problems, and he doesn't want to actually solve them.
I see.
Oh.
He'll just.
What do you mean I'm not gonna solve them, Tangy? We talk. We get together and
We
talk.
don't ever solve it though, Phil.
So you want to put it out there today and see what happens?
I want to make sure that my feelings are the same. Our feelings are the same.
All right, we're going to see what happens. Now, we know Phil likes to use his tongue, and coming up, Phil told his date.
I would love to lick you.
We're here with Phil and Tangy. Now, Phil asked us to find him a woman who'd be taller, kinkier, and would make more time for him than Tangy does. So let's bring her out so we can see if they were making more than just time. Say hello to Karina White. Karina, nice to see you. That's a nice hello. Now, Karina, I got to ask you, you guys started talking on the phone first. How well did you hit it off there?
Oh, gosh, it was like instant. We decided to meet at the gym.
And this is actually before the date. You know, kind of like spontaneous, let's go meet.
I was going out, and it was Friday, and our date was on Saturday. And Phil was like, so what are you doing? I said, well, I'm going to head to the gym for about an hour, and I'm going out tonight. I'll meet you there. I was like, cool. So
he was all about being over there. So, Phil, great place to see somebody at the gym. What was the first thing you noticed?
My gosh, here I am seeing this woman working out. One word, she is just hot.
And Karina, what about you? What your impression of him physically?
Phil is like very, very nice. He's very sleek. I like that. Very nice, long, elated. The muscles are perfect. Bone structure. Oh God, I love the teeth. Great energy.
You got a nice long list there.
Tangy, did you ever notice he sort of walks like a duck?
That's hot.
All right, so you get the little duck walk thing. It's just one of those things. Now, Karina, could you tell though that he was like all into you right away?
Absolutely. Gosh, he was under me, all over me, beneath me, beside me. I was like, oh my
Tangy,
God.
you're shaking your head.
Like
Is that right? Is that
He
typical
wouldn't
Phil?
stop.
Typical Phil. Phil feels with his hands
like,
all
what?
the time.
What do you-
Phil feels.
He wasn't feeling. He was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't think you would be
think
that
he was,
fine.
but-
Right, so he was very excited. Now,
He's
Phil,
like-
I know you met for just a little while at the gym there. When did you guys meet up again?
Later on that night, after the gym, we discussed what we had planned. She was going to go with her friends, but I was going to stay home. So she agreed to call me that night. And when she called me, I had a bottle of some mimosa champagne in my house.
Wow.
So I brought it to her house. And,
Very smooth.
and that's when we got together. We actually got together like at night, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Tangy, Tangy, what do you think about that 2 o'clock in the morning with champagne in hand?
I don't like that.
I think that says it
I
all.
don't like that.
Now, obviously, she has more time for him,
Booty
though,
call.
than what you got. You're saying a booty call?
Not
Really,
even,
no.
not even,
Not
not
at
even.
all.
2 o'clock in the morning.
I see.
at all.
Now, Phil, what about you and Tangy? You have those kind of late night rendezvous?
No. I mean, I would like to rather say I try to, but when I call Tangy to go to her house, she's asleep. I'm on the phone.
Yeah. Well, she's got school and classes, so it might make it a little
He
bit
doesn't
more difficult.
understand things like that.
All right, so let me go back to Karina because it's 2 a.m. and he's coming over. I want to know what you guys did.
Oh gosh, we started from philosophy,
too.
talking about philosophy, to politics, to gosh, his amazing ability to talk about what he wants to do to a woman. Unbelievable! It was
I'm
just
just
so
saying.
amazing. I'm like, gosh, is this for real?
Right?
I couldn't believe
Look at
it.
Phil pounding his chest. Now, Karina, was the talk ever too much? Did he cross the line?
Yeah, actually, about dawn is like lady, I'm spinning, and I was telling me to go to sleep, and I was really dozing off, and I'm like, wait, and he's like, you know what I would like to do to you? He's like, just in this Phil voice, I would love to lick you all over. This guy, he was just overwhelming.
I understand. Wait, Tangy
He
wants
was
to get in
just-
here. Something you'd like to know, maybe
just
specifically,
super
Tangy, at this point?
Lick. Lick what?
Come on, Phil. She
When I was
asked you a
talking to
question.
her,
What are you licking on?
Lick what?
She has some incredible lips. I mean, when I first seen her and just to talk to her, I mean, I wanted to just touch her. And now
That's
that
not what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
we got together, we talked all night. I mean, the
And
conversation.
eventually, though, Phil, come on, did you end up kissing?
Yes, we kissed.
Okay.
I didn't, I wasn't, I knew that me and Tangy are together, but for this date here, I kind of just wanted to reserve some time for Karina and getting to see what this one was about.
Gotcha. Now, Karina, let's assume that his kisses were a turn on. Anything, though, about him that was a turn off?
Well, he was very pushy. I was thinking, like, is he really serious? Is he a player? Is that his girlfriend? I mean, how many girlfriends does he have?
Right.
I'm like,
Too high
whoa.
speed for you,
Yeah,
maybe.
I was like, wait a minute, is this guy is?
Made you scratch your head a
Is
little
he,
bit.
How
is he
physical
a little
were you
freak
being,
or
Phil?
what? I was trying to. He's a little too aggressive.
Just how physical were you being, Phil?
Yeah, Phil.
How physical? How,
Did it go beyond kissing?
What
Be
else
honest.
did you want to lick, Phil?
She's got an outstanding body.
How
I
deep
can't,
did the
I can't
licking
even
go,
deny that.
Phil?
And while we were sleeping,
Sleeping where? Sleeping what? Sleeping?
we slept together on the couch.
We spooned. You know how you spoon with clothes
Kinda
on.
hanging out.
With with clothes on, nothing.
But Phil, let's just answer the question straight out. Did it go beyond kissing?
Yes.
I got a chance to caress her breast. Just holding her in my arms.
Now, Tangy, do you consider this, did he cross the line?
He's crossed the line. He made a new line.
Now, Phil, what about this? This is kind of a wild night with Karina. Was this the last time that you saw her, or?
Our date was supposed to be the one night.
Right.
But we did see each other a few days afterwards.
Tangy's like, I knew it.
I knew
Okay, all right, well, at least he's being honest.
She lives so close to me. I mean, I traveled to Tangy's place and it's a good distance. I mean, but...
Oh, this was convenient, just because it's a little closer. I understand how that works. All right, we got to get the other half here, because coming up, Tangy's date couldn't just kiss and say goodbye.
He leaned over and gave me a hug, a nice hug. He added a little kiss on the cheek.
Yeah!
And then, I thought he was leaving, but then he came back and did it again, and kissed me again.
We're here with Phil and Tangy, and we just heard what happened on Phil's date with Karina, and boy, did we hear quite a bit. Now it is Tangy's turn. She wanted to date a guy who'd be romantic and intellectual, not just freaky and sexual, so let's welcome him. Please meet Lee Cox. Lee, let me start with you. Could you tell right away when you met Tangy that she's going to be the kind of woman that's going to appreciate a real gentleman?
Well, actually, no, Chris.
No. Okay.
When I talked to her on the phone, when I first called Tangy, she seemed real disinterested in the whole thing. She didn't seem like she was really interested in going out. She wasn't talkative, so I didn't think I'd really like her.
Tangy, why were you being so distant and put off?
Probably because I was thinking about Phil. Probably trying to be, that good girlfriend and,
Lee, since it started this way, did you kind of call her on her attitude problem when you guys hooked up?
Well, yeah, I had to. I had to mention something to her.
Right.
I had to let her know that I was glad that she was a lot nicer in person than I expected, and that she left that attitude at home.
That's good. Good. And then, Lee, from that point, did you get a little idea what she might be feeling about you?
Not really. There was really never any vibe really towards me. She did happen to mention something about her boyfriend at some point, and I think that maybe that's who she was really interested in. Even though she said a couple times that she didn't really trust him, he wasn't trustworthy. She thinks he's a cheater. And strangely enough, it seemed like she's into him anyway.
Right.
So.
Now, Tangy, what about Lee? I mean, were you attracted to him at all?
Lee is a nice guy. Yeah. And his lips are sexy to me.
You like that?
And he smells so good, even right now. I love it.
Good. And could you tell that there was like this mutual attraction thing going on?
It had to, later on in the day.
Right.
It got kind of, he rubbed my leg and, kind of was rubbing my back. He was rubbing. He did a lot of innocent rubbing.
Oh, so he can
just rubbing, not licking and sticking.
So he can rub you on your...
No licking and sticking.
No licking.
Phil,
just
it was
rubbing.
innocent rubbing. You see, I guess there's a difference.
When Phil rubs, Phil doesn't know how to rub. He wants to rub and go on and have sex.
Got to hold hands and watch
Lee
TV.
can rub and just rub and that's it.
Now, Lee, what about with the date plans that you had? Any hitches, any problems?
Oh, one hitch, yes. One of the plans that I made reservations at a hot tub spa.
Sounds good.
As a matter of fact, it's something that I was aware that she wanted to do.
Right.
And when it came down to doing it, though, she kind of backed out. And we ended up just kind of sitting there.
Right. Tangy, why'd you blow that off?
Again, thinking about Phil.
Really?
I shouldn't have been thinking about him. I should have been thinking about myself. I should have been
I spent time with him after the date.
I believe you.
I'm so sorry.
That's why. But the place is still there, so Lee and I could probably go.
You can always go back. Is what I'm saying. Now, Lee, she sounds like she's being really reserved. Did you ever get a chance to see like a little saucier side of her?
In a way. She showed me some really sexy pictures of her. I was impressed by the photos, yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely.
The leopard two-piece, that was nothing.
Now, Tangy, I understand, though, as the night went on or the date went on, that things got a little more sensual, a little more touchy. Is that right? Explain
But we
it.
danced, and when we danced, we danced.
Yeah. Now, Tangy, how about dancing with Lee compared to dancing with Phil? How's that different?
Well, Phil leaves the dance floor. He always finds other friends to dance with and other people, and Lee stayed with me the whole night. We danced together. We stayed together.
Now, Phil, you're out with Tangy. Why do you go off with other people?
We can slow dance song by song, but after the song's over, though, I mean, we got other people in the crowd that we know.
I'm your woman. If I go out with you, I want to dance with you.
Well, Lee, let me ask you, Lee, did you have a pretty good time dancing with Tangy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, that was the only time really that was like I felt like some heat, so to speak. You know, it was like I could see it. I could see at that point, you know, what gets him going.
Right.
You know what I mean? I saw that side of her when we were on the dance floor.
Kind of turned a tide there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we were dancing.
Now, Tangy, what about at the end of the night? Lee, try any monkey business?
Yeah.
Yeah. You say it all sweet and innocent? Like what?
Well, he's a real gentleman. He's a real gentleman. The date was over. You know, the hug and kiss comes.
Right.
I didn't think he was going to do it, but he leaned over and gave me a hug, a nice hug. And he added a little kiss on the cheek. And then, I thought he was leaving, but then he came back and did it again and kissed me again. And then he held me again, and then he moved down to my neck.
Now, Tangy, obviously your attitude changed a lot from the beginning of the date to the end of the date. Why is that?
I had stopped thinking about Phil by then.
There you go.
I was like, well, I was thinking, I know my Phil, so I know Phil is being bad, so let me just have fun on my day.
Why not? All right, well, coming up next, find out who's going to be monkeying around with whom. Those final decisions are next. Stay tuned. We're here with Phil and Tangy. Now, they came here today questioning their relationship. Will Tangy put up with Phil's monkeying around? Will Phil get the time that he needs with his girl? Now we're going to find out who'll be staying or who'll be straying. So, Phil, we're going to start with you. You guys have been together for 5 months. We sent you out with Karina. You guys got together, in fact, even before the date because you clicked so much on the phone. You spent the time, spent the night together, got physical, obviously. We heard about that. Phil, what is your decision?
Well, I've had a great time with Karina. I know the 5 months we had with Tang can still blossom into probably, hopefully, something. But I have changed of heart.
Change of heart. All right, Phil, Karina, does that work for you?
That's fine.
You're good with that? Okay. Very good. Now, Tangy, Phil had a change of heart. We got to get your decision. You went out with Lee. Now, it took a while for you to go from 0 to 60, but at the end, you were definitely revving pretty good. You had a good time. You got upset a little bit about Phil crossing that line on his date, obviously. What's your decision?
Phil had a chance to go out with a beautiful woman, and he didn't know how to control himself at all. Not at all, not a little bit. Lee, on the other hand, is a gentleman. So I think I'm going to have to...
All right.
It was too much licking, sticking, and picking. My man can't do that.
I understand. And Lee, does that work for you?
Yeah, it's cool.
You're good to go with that, too. All right, obviously, you guys came here on the show, 2 different people going at different speeds, so it's probably best that the separation came here on Change of Heart. That is our show for today. Good luck to Tangy and Lee. Also, good luck to Philip and Karina. We'll see you next time right here on Change of Heart.
After this show, the girls wanted to talk about Phil.
He's like a teenager in heat or something.
I know how to handle him.
Tangy's ready for the hot tub.
I need a massage right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and propose the hot tub idea now.
I wonder if he'll do it right now.
But after all that, Tangy's still waiting for Lee to call.